All right, my friends. So here is the thing about manifestation that so many people miss, and that I also missed in the past, is that when you have an idea, when you have a desire, when you have a download, all of those things are in the 5D. They have not yet formed into the 3D physical world. Okay. So when you are sending out what you desire, when you are sending out your manifestation and that signal out to the universe, this is what I want. This is what I desire. This is what I'm creating. This is what I'm manifesting. Okay. Then you have to take that energy and take that energy form and anchor it here into the physical world. So how I do that and how I think of it is that I take that energy form and I first anchor it into my body, okay? Which is why workouts and hiking and grounding are so incredibly important, because it's taking that stuff that is in the energetic realms, that is in the 5D, and it's pulling it down into our body first and foremost, okay? So you anchor it into your body, and then you take an action step that is fully aligned with that desire, with that idea, with that download. So for instance, when this message came through about an hour ago, I was out walking. I wrote down what the download was. The download was about anchoring in your manifestation, okay? And I took that message and right in real time, I sent it out to my membership program, that message. And then what I did is I went for a walk to anchor that into my body. So to take that idea, to take that download and to anchor it in. And then my next action step is showing up to do this video for all of you and to get this out. So that is the action step that I took in order to get that message and that download out into the world. Okay. So the process then is the download, the hit, the idea, the desire, whatever that is comes in, right? We pull it into our body. We let it anchor into our field, which means we're letting the energy, the vibration, the frequency of that energy form, of that idea, of that thought form, anchor into our body so that our body is now vibrating to that energy, to that frequency. Okay. That's what's so important, is we have to match the vibration, the frequency of that desire, as we know, in order to attract it into our field. Okay. And then you take the action step accordingly. Okay. So for instance, if you are desiring a sexy, fit, supportive partner into your life, then you're sending that signal out to the universe, right? Then anchor that into your field by being a sexy, supportive, fit partner for yourself and showing up as that every single day. Okay, so that means going to the gym, getting your workouts in, being mentally fit, spiritually fit, emotionally fit, all of those things. You have to do that in your world first and foremost before you will attract that into your field. Okay. Now, the huge second part of this is this: when the universe delivers your manifestation, you have to claim it. So that person, that thing, that opportunity, that door that is open, it will come into your field. It will be there. And if you are not clear on what you want and you let it pass you by, it's gone. Okay. And then of course the next thing will come in, but I want us to be so fine-tuned and so clear that when that thing comes into our field, it's a yes. It's not a hesitation, because in a moment even of hesitation, that thing can be back out of your field. Got it? So when you cross paths with that person who's an energetic match for you, make sure you say something. Make sure you strike up a conversation. Make sure you show the universe, I am claiming this 110%. This is my 100% yes. And I'm claiming that as what I desire, as mine. Okay. So not only are we doing this act of creation in the first step. But then when something comes into our field and something comes into our vortex that is such a match for us, we absolutely must claim it. All right, my friends? So let that sink in. Let yourself process that message, that information. And if you want more, if you're like, I want more, step me through this, I am opening up my schedule for this afternoon for at least one session and a couple of sessions tomorrow. So jump online. It's shannonsundrell.as.me. And that link will be in this video. It's also on the top of my YouTube channel instead of my website, because I don't have a website right now. It's getting revamped, which is really important to have an energetically matched website for all of you who are also creating. Okay. So that is my online scheduler. And I only open sessions in the now moment when I feel guided to. So that scheduler is not always open, but it will be open for the rest of this afternoon and a couple of sessions tomorrow. So if you want a deeper dive, if you're like, oh my gosh, this is what I've been missing, this is the golden ticket, then let me step you through. Let's do this process together in a way that I can guide you through, and then that you will have the recording so that you know how this all works. Because if you're missing that piece of manifestations, you're not going to be able to fully anchor it into your field. Okay. Or they'll come in and they'll go right back out, because we have to be grounded enough to have that anchor, to have that foundation, and then allow it to come in and be then integrated. We integrate it into our life and into our field. But something that's a match for you, it just is. You don't have to do all this fixing or shifting or whatever. It just is. And so it easily comes into your world, or you easily slide into that person's world because you are such a match for one another. Do you understand? Okay, my friends, that's all I have. Go back and watch this if you need to listen to that again and absorb this information. Book with me if you're like, I want more. Let's do this one-on-one together. And as always, know that the anchoring in process, the grounded process, is so important, because otherwise all this stuff stays in the energetic realms and it never comes into the actual physical world. And what we definitely do not want to be doing is to continue living out a fantasy in our mind, in our dream world, and waking up and realizing that's not the physical reality we're living. It is time to live that dream world in the physical reality, my friends. Stop living in the fantasy. Anchor this stuff in and let's do this. It is time this month to be actually living our desires, our creations, our dreams, everything we desire. It's time to anchor that in and to actually live it, my friends. All right. Much love, many blessings. Listen to this as many times as you need. Reach out to me for a one-on-one. I'll see you here again very soon.